So many teenagers in the black community are suffering silently in domestic violence relationships. Let's get into it. Currently, every 1 in 3 teenagers will report experiencing domestic violence in their relationship with another teenager, and that's only the numbers that are being reported. Our teenagers are going through not only physical abuse but mental and or emotional abuse from someone their age. A lot of black youth really don't tell because they're not supposed to be dating to begin with. So a lot of our young girls and boys hold these things in, whether that toxic behavior, the controlling and jealous behavior, and we kind of dismiss it to teenage hormones going everywhere, the anger, the rage.
She was growing up fast. At the tender age of 17, she started a relationship with 18-year-old Keyshawn Shaw. Things started off great. Calvi even let Keyshawn come and live with her and her family because he had nowhere else to go. But as time went on, she realized that Keyshawn was not the guy for her. So after about a year of being together, she broke off the relationship in January of 2024. She had a good heart though. She knew Keyshawn had nowhere else to go, so she allowed him to still remain in the house with her until he found another place to live. Started to show, and his behavior became erratic. On March 5th of 2024, police responded to a 911 call from Calvi. She told officers Keyshawn had strangled her, pointed a gun to her head, and briefly held her against her will. He told her that if she wouldn't get back with him, he was going to kill her. When she was finally able to get free and away from him and into her vehicle, he threw himself on top of her windshield, completely shattering it. She provided video of the incident to police, and she also posted the video to her TikTok account, stating that if something ever happened to her, Keyshawn did it. By the time police arrived, he had already fled the scene.
I told a nigga that you ain't want to be with them no more. This what happened. Mind you, I just got my car fixed.
On March 6th of 2024, just one day after the windshield incident, Calvi was sitting at her dining room table, eating dinner and FaceTiming friends. That's when police say Keyshawn snuck into her home and shot her multiple times in the head and in her back. Her friends who were on the FaceTime call witnessed everything, and they began calling police. When authorities arrived, they found Calvi barely clinging to life, and Keyshawn was leaning against a wall in the home, suffering from a gunshot wound to the head. He was also barely clinging to life. Both he and Calvi were taken to the hospital. Calvi succumbed to her injuries almost immediately upon arrival. Keyshawn died the very next day.
Her boyfriend came in and shot at my baby dad.
And for my black youth out there, these are the signs that someone may be a red flag for you to be with. Wanting to know where you're at, wanting to share your location, calling you all the time, checking in on you all the time. I know it seems cute and romantic, but these are signs of somebody that may be a little unhinged or controlling behavior. Wanting you to change your friends, wanting you not to spend time with your family, changing the way you dress, wanting you not to talk to certain people, isolating you from the things that you love and the people that you love. I know that our society and our community and the people that's supposed to be leaders for you make you think that this is cute, make you think that drama and having, going through all the motions in high school is cute and that's couple goals, but it's not. It's very dangerous. Young girls your age are losing their lives every day from young men that are unhinged. And for my young boys, no matter how beautiful she may be, if her behavior is dangerous and is unhinged and is, she's very moody, you got to pay attention to these things. Very dangerous behavior, putting you in harm's way, lying on you. I don't care how cute she is. You don't have to put up with foolery. You don't have to put up with disrespect. You can say something, and you don't have to tolerate disrespectful behavior and a disrespectful mouth, and that goes both ways. You're not even an adult yet. You shouldn't be having to worry about relationship issues. You should be worried about school. And to my black parents, please check on your babies all the time. Check often. Make sure you know their friends, who they're talking to. Get to know their parents. Be nosy. Be in their business. I know you want to give freedom and I know you want to give trust, but the way this world is set up, Your child could be the innocent one. You know what I mean? Make sure you and your child have an open line of communication, that you know their friends, you know their location, you know where they're at. You meet people, be in their business, make your presence known to their friends, and make your presence known in their life. Period. Make people be afraid to play with your child. Make people be scared to harm your child. That's how much you got to go hard for your child and advocate. For copyright reasons, I had to remove the song, but her family posted this for public awareness, and this is beautiful Kelvy laying in her casket. I know it always seems like it's fun and games to choose these types of people, but your life matters. Kelvy life mattered. She was very important. She was very popular. She was very loved. All because somebody couldn't handle letting her go. All because somebody wasn't taught rejection and that life goes on. It's important that we equipped our black babies with the skills that they need to live a healthy life and not to be a threat or violent to anyone else. May Kelvy rest in peace. I pray that her family, her mother and father find peace and comfort. And I also pray that you guys take the time out to teach your children, your sons and your daughters, about teen dating violence, about domestic violence in our community. It's not a game. It's not a game. And if we aren't breaking generational curses, then what are we doing? What are we doing?
Message.